Good morning, America. Luigi Mangione pleads guilty, admitting to stalking, shooting, and killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson on the streets of Manhattan, with the victim's family in court just feet away. The details just revealed and how Mangione's plea impacts his state murder trial.
Hurricane warning in Hawaii. A state of emergency declared. We are tracking Lala as it takes aim at the Big Island.
They don't know how bad things will be.
We are on the scene. And massive rainfall in the Midwest.
This is so crazy.
With flash flooding turning streets into rivers and forcing evacuations.
American freed, President Trump hails the release of a missionary pilot held for nearly a year in the West African nation of Niger. The new details this morning.
Mortgage rate dip, the lowest it's been in nearly a month. Why it's tied to dropping oil prices is now the time to buy a home.
Garage Dads, the former NFL player teaming up with men to join him. Pushing themselves to be their best for their families.
This is called dad carries. Can you get the groceries? Can you carry the car seat?
We'll show you how to get in Garage Dad shape this morning.
And breaking overnight, D23, the major reveals for Disney fans.
Look at this room, so much energy in here.
From the new Avengers Doomsday trailer to the newest mutants joining the X-Men with lots of star surprises, including Bluey, Romy and Michelle, and the Year of Threes. We have all the non-stop fun, as the Disney stars say.
Good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Saturday. Good morning, America.
And good morning, America. So great to have you with us on this Saturday. Great to have Rhiannon back here at the desk. Welcome back. We got a lot more ahead from D23, plus NFL preseason action. We've got you covered with the overnight highlights.
Yes, football is back, and a lot of news coming in this morning. President Trump's new threat to Iran, that he will make the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory. The latest on that just ahead.
But we do begin here with that reaction to Luigi Mangione's guilty plea in federal court. The man accused of gunning down healthcare executive Brian Thompson nearly 2 years ago admitted in court that he stalked and shot Thompson and offered new details on his motive. ABC News chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky was in the courtroom with the details. Aaron, you've been following this from the very beginning, and this is really surprising.
It was a stunning day, even though we had an inkling of what was to come, Gio. Good morning to you. The family of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was seated just feet away from Luigi Mangione when he admitted to stalking and killing the husband and father of two. Luigi Mangione, though, expressed no remorse, and he also cast himself as the real victim. Brian Thompson's family filed into court, coming face to face for the first time with Luigi Mangione, the 28-year-old who coolly admitted, "I shot Mr. Thompson in Manhattan." Thompson's widow, Paulette, appeared to sob as Mangione pleaded guilty to stalking her husband before killing him, telling the judge he traveled to New York with the intent to shoot Brian Thompson. To learn where he would be, Mangione said he emailed UnitedHealthcare, posing as an investor at a firm managing over $50 billion in assets, and requested information about the company's investor conference. "I used a 3D printer to make part of a gun, and I equipped the gun with a silencer and magazines." Police later found those items in Mangione's backpack.
He admitted that he planned it, that he plotted it, that he fooled UnitedHealthcare to get information, and that he stalked Brian Thompson.
Mangione was never a customer of UnitedHealthcare, but said he acted after years of enduring severe pain from a broken back, navigating the obstacles of the health insurance system and witnessing similar experiences of others.
He believed that the system had failed him and destroyed his life.
Federal prosecutors said they would now push for a life sentence.
No grievance, political belief, or ideological cause can ever justify murder.
Thompson's family shared these photos of him through the years and said Mangione's guilty plea marks an important step toward justice for Brian and for our family.
They're still grieving, and they have been grieving for almost 2 years.
And the matter is not over. Mangione's state murder trial is scheduled to begin less than a month from now. Defense attorneys are already trying to convince the judge to drop it. arguing Mangione is unfairly being prosecuted twice for the same conduct. But prosecutors at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, Gio, say they are going to press on, believing there is a difference between stalking and murder. They want to press forward at least until they know how much federal time Mangione is going to serve when he's sentenced in December.
Okay, Aaron, we will see what happens with that state case. Thank you so much. Joining us now is ABC News Live legal contributor Shauna Lloyd, managing partner over at the Cochran firm. Shauna, it is good to see you here. What was your reaction to this?
You know, I was not surprised. This is the smartest legal move for his case and the way it's been handled. The fact that the state case was going first and federal was after, this was the smartest way to ensure that he was going to at least have the opportunity to try to mitigate his sentence and have it downward departure from what a life sentence could be.
And what about the Manhattan prosecutors saying that they are committed to moving forward? Can it go forward? And then explain the law behind double jeopardy.
So double jeopardy essentially means that you are not tried for the same crimes, the same criminal transaction. Now, in New York specifically, they've actually increased the enhancement and the protection. So that's something that's very specific to New York. And that is why it affects the state case, because what they're saying is that the same criminal action, the going to New York, having the ghost gun, admitting to stalking and killing is what is all part of the same transaction. There's nothing different. And so that is why double jeopardy is what they're saying precludes the state case from going forward, because he's already pled guilty to it.
Okay, that's what they're saying.
Correct.
But let's talk about this, because that state trial is expected to start in just a few weeks. So how strong is that argument that they're making?
So double jeopardy is a very strong protection that they're going to look very closely at. Now, we do have to remember that New York has a few exceptions as to why you can still move forward. So you have to show that the crimes are significantly different and or the reason that you're looking to prosecute is different. And what they're saying is, though, although he was stalking with the intent to kill, that these murder charges are significantly different and that they want to prosecute it because murder is different than the stalking with intent to murder.
And just quickly, let's talk about the double jeopardy some more. And we mentioned the timing of the state versus the federal. Would it be different if state prosecutors had managed to get Mangione in court before the federal case?
Absolutely. And that was why they have been pushing so hard to ensure that the state went before the federal crime. Because, like I said, New York has an expanded double jeopardy protection. And so if you do the state case first, then the feds would have been able to prosecute because it's a different charge. And we have to remember that the federal and the state levels are seen as separate entities. And that's why they're able to bring similar charges.
Very fascinating, Shauna. Thank you so much for breaking this down for us.
Definitely.
Let's talk about those severe storms now lashing the Midwest. Samara is here with the latest on that. Good morning, Samara.
Good morning, Rhiannon. That's correct. The Midwest has been dealing with relentless rain. They had 7 flash flood emergencies this past week alone, and to think they're bracing for more.
Overnight, deadly flooding and heavy rainfall.
This is so crazy.
In Indiana, historic and catastrophic floods. This shopping center underwater, the parking lot flowing like a river.
We've lived here over 45 years and we've never seen anything like this ever.
The days-long storm bringing more than 10 inches to some areas.
We're just trying to save what we can right now.
This neighborhood near the White River evacuating. The river expected to crest today. Already, it's just shy of 25 feet, breaking a record set during the Great Flood of 1913. This business along the banks of the river flooded. Outside, nothing but deep water as far as you can see. First responders saying a big problem, people trying to drive through it. At least one woman died after floodwaters swept her vehicle into a cornfield. Outside Cincinnati, families in Hamilton County near the Whitewater River told to leave as it overflows its banks on the Ohio-Indiana border. In Connorsville, the floodwaters receding, showing the devastation left behind.
We're lucky, though. This is our business, our building, but people like our neighbors lost their homes.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
It's heartbreaking. We're a small community, but it's nice to see everyone coming together to organize efforts.
In Colorado, rain pooling in this parking lot in Denver as a deluge drenched the city.
And in other big news in the weather world, we are tracking Tropical Storm Lala. Take a look right now. We have a hurricane warning still in place for the state of Hawaii, particularly Big Island, where winds could gust of over 70 miles per hour. The reason it's a hurricane warning is because we're anticipating the system to re-strengthen, becoming a Cat 1 briefly before decreasing back to a tropical storm. It's anticipated to brush past the southern tier of Big Island. There's a lot of lava fields down in that region there. You can see by Saturday PM, it's it's starting to veer away from the islands. And then by Sunday, tomorrow evening, we start to see it move out to sea, but not before dumping copious amounts of rain. Here is a look right now. This is what the radar could look like in the coming hours. You see Big Island taking the biggest hit when it comes to this storm. 12 to 24 inches of rain is possible by the time it's all said and done. So flooding could be a major issue for the island, especially on that southern tier just south of Hilo. Whit?
All right, Samara, so let's go to Hawaii, where they are bracing for up to 2 feet of rain on the Big Island. Melissa Don joins us now from Hilo with the latest. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning, Whit. So Lala is expected to strengthen to a hurricane today, and it's heading here towards the Big Island. Now, right now, we are experiencing those outer bands of Lala. You can see that the wind is coming in. Those palm trees are swaying, and at times we've already felt those rain bands that are coming through because we are under that hurricane warning. And let me tell you, with this hurricane warning, makes it Lala could be the first ever hurricane that actually makes a direct hit on the Big Island of Hawaii. We're looking at it as it strengthens, approaching with likely 75-mile-per-hour winds and up to 2 feet of rain. That is what made so many people, like locals, try to stock up on critical supplies, generators selling out, grocery stores emptying as we brace for impact, while folks shoveling up sandbags to help prevent flooding, of course. And now mudslides are a major concern on the island due to its massive mountains and volcanoes. Some locals here tell me they are worried.
Scary, a lot. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what to expect, and we only can hope that we can survive this if it does happen.
Now, Hawaii's governor declaring a natural disaster warning, and they've also activated the National Guard here because conditions will deteriorate today. And this is, of course, why this warning is so important, as we're going to be feeling those impacts here through not just the Big Island, but throughout the Hawaiian Islands all this weekend. Gio?
All right, Melissa Don, let's hope everyone stays safe. Thank you so much. We're going to turn now to the war on Iran, as President Trump says he plans to declare the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory. And Stephen Portnoy has the latest now from Washington. Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, Gio. The president claims Iran is being very badly defeated in the war, and now he's talking about the U.S. keeping control of the strait.
President Trump addressing a crowd of police officers on Long Island, calling the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports an unstoppable wall of steel.
No ships get through unless we want them to.
The president claiming the U.S. is winning big against Iran.
Pretty soon I'll be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States.
Overnight, Iran's deputy foreign minister responding, saying the Strait of Hormuz has been Iranian, is Iranian, and will remain Iranian, and will only be closed and opened under Iran's command. The stalemate continuing, with the president struggling to achieve a lasting agreement. The UAE alleges Iranian forces fired on 2 oil tankers trying to cross the strait Thursday. Gas prices in the U.S. now averaging $4.07 a gallon, up 19 cents in the past month. And the situation seeming to take its toll on sailors aboard an American aircraft carrier in the region. The USS Lincoln has been at sea for nearly 9 months. The Pentagon denies claims by family members that the deployment and alleged shortages of supplies are affecting the mental health of crew members.
Completely misrepresented. Listen, we make sure that every ship, every crew, every captain has everything we can provide them at every single moment.
President Trump says another ship is heading to the region to replace the Lincoln, but when asked if the deployment has gone on too long, he said no.
Not nearly long enough.
Administration officials are now talking about ramping up the pressure on Iran, with the Treasury Secretary saying to expect measures that have never been seen in the history of economic isolation of a country. Gio.
Meanwhile, Stephen, the president is also trying to push ahead with the White House ballroom project.
Yeah, the administration formally asked the Supreme Court yesterday to set aside rulings that would block the ballroom because Congress hasn't authorized it. In its filing, the administration insists the project is necessary for national security, and it claims the steel and concrete structure is now so far along it's beyond the point of no return. Gio?
All right, Stephen Portnoy there in Washington. Stephen, thank you so much. Rhiannon?
And now to that massive and deadly earthquake in Indonesia, where rescuers are searching for survivors in the rubble. The country located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, and Lama Hassan is in London and has the latest on this. Good morning, Lama.
Yeah, and good morning to you, Rhiannon. Devastating scenes out of Indonesia this morning after two powerful earthquakes, one after the other, hit the country. On Flores Island, dozens killed and many others injured. Dramatic video showing people terrified. You can see them running for safety and hear them screaming, some even streaming out on motorbikes moving inland after a tsunami warning was issued. It was later lifted. The massive quake and a number of aftershocks shaking buildings, collapsing several homes and causing concrete blocks to break off onto passengers waiting to board a ferry. People are still trapped beneath the mounds of rubble. Search and rescue teams are now working around the clock to rescue survivors during this critical window. But the fear is, with many still trapped, the death toll could rise.
Devastating scenes there. Lama Hassan for us. Thank you. This morning, the Army grounding its Apache helicopters for training flights while it investigates the fatal crash in Texas that killed two pilots earlier this week. Officials identifying the soldiers killed. Chief Warrant Officer DeAndre T. Huey was 34 and had been with the Army for 12 years. The other pilot, 25-year-old Warrant Officer Seth L. Olmstead, joined the Army in 2023. Both were from Texas. Officials say the stand down will remain in effect until they have a better understanding of what went wrong. Gio.
Okay, Whit, the Food and Drug Administration says it's now on the ground in Mexico more than a month after the start of the cyclospora outbreak linked to lettuce grown there. The agency says it's inspecting and sampling over at Taylor Farms of Mexico in coordination with Mexican officials. More than 9,000 illnesses across 17 states have been reported. Most of those illnesses were reported before Taylor Farms started recalling the lettuce back on July 17th.
We know summer still in full swing, but pumpkin spice is back and the NFL is back. That means it's basically fall, right? The preseason kicking off this weekend. Ike Ajachi is here with all the action. Hey, Ike.
It's
not a bad job watching football. It is. It's back.
Best time of the year. I have to watch football every day for work. I don't mind that. Listen, good morning. The preseason officially in full swing with a packed slate of games as teams are shaking out their rosters ahead of the regular season. Now, in Friday night's headliner, the Broncos steamrolled the Falcons 27-7, punctuated by a 97-yard pick six from cornerback Jahdae Barron. And Tua Tagovailoa had an uneven night before Cooper Rush came in and threw two picks. You don't want to see that. One turning into that Barron touchdown. Now, down in D.C., the new Dolphins starter, Malik Willis, flashing early, though Washington did pull away for the win, but this is preseason, guys. Don't get carried away. And, of course, in New York, surprise starter Cade Klubnik moved the ball for the Jets in a loss to Tampa Bay. Now, the quarterback battles. Almost every team in camp has one brewing. Over there in Las Vegas, #1 overall pick Fernando Mendoza is pushing veteran Kirk Cousins for the Raiders' job. And in Atlanta, it's Tua versus Michael Penix Jr. once he's fully back from that knee injury. And Minnesota already handed the reins to Kyler Murray over J.J. McCarthy. Looking for a new change up there. And over in Cleveland is Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. They're splitting starts as the staff is still trying to figure out who's going to lead the Browns this season. Now, there are games all day, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern with the Bears facing the Browns, followed by the Rams taking on Travis Kelce's Chiefs. And then at 8, the marquee matchup, defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Seattle still riding high off of that 29-13 win over the Patriots back in February, and you can see it all on the ESPN app and the NFL Network. Football is back, guys. Let's go.
How dare you? Travis Kelce's Chiefs. Those are Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs.
He is coming back from injury.
He's coming back.
I'm kidding. We love Travis.
Thank you, Ike. All right, coming up on GMA, huge news out of D23 overnight, from Avengers Doomsday to X-Men to Star Wars and much more. Ginger Zee is there with all the excitement.
Can't wait for that. Plus, mortgage rates are on the lowest. They're the lowest in almost 4 weeks. So what that could mean for home buyers, we'll look at that.
And the former NFL player who is teaming up with dads for the ultimate workout.
And welcome back to GMA. That was a glimpse of the brand new trailer for Avengers Doomsday that fans got to see last night during Marvel's D23 Disney fan event. And that was just the beginning. Marvel also revealing the new cast of X-Men and so much more.
Oh, there were some major headlines coming out of day one of D23 with some A-list talent headed to the big screen with Marvel, Star Wars, and our favorite Disney franchises. And you know who's there. Ginger Zee right there in Anaheim as the stars stepped off the stage after these huge announcements. All right, Ginge, tell us everything.
Oh, Gio, I am the opposite of a Marvel star because I am here to spill all the tea. One of my favorite moments was watching big stars like Rosario Dawson, Hayden Christensen stop in their tracks to watch Ryan Gosling debut his trailer for Starfighter. So it's a reminder that even though this is a fan event, D23, we're all fans of the stories that Disney has brought into our lives. Are you excited?
This place, it's so special. This place is magic.
How's the room feeling? Like love, like these are our people, like it's tens of thousands of friends.
It's the most incredible feeling to be on that stage and be on the receiving end of 12,000 very hardcore fans screaming, cheering, applauding. And this is what makes it so great for us to be able to do this.
Fans going crazy as the Avengers assembled on stage, bringing a new trailer for the highly anticipated Doomsday.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this? For I am Doom.
Tony Stark or Dr. Doom? Who's best to play?
Doom for now, because I got to really observe what I've been missing the whole time, just everybody else.
How are we seeing Steve Rogers?
Steve Rogers. He's doing his best to pursue the life he's always wanted.
You can re-watch the films that have come before, which give more meaning to the one coming out.
And a huge announcement for Marvel, the brand new cast of X-Men.
As Rogue, Indy Neveretti. As Storm, Maya Boyd.
With an extra surprise, Adam Driver joining the MCU.
Coming off of some pretty big success of Spider-Man. How exciting for you to be taking Jean Grey further.
Oh, it's so exciting. Exciting to like finally talk about her a little bit too. But yeah, it's like such an honor.
Have you had any connection with X-Men past? Have they given advice already? No one has said a thing.
They got to reach out to us.
Where are you? Come on.
I grew up with the original movies in a lot of ways, and it's really cool because it also feels like we are doing a really different version.
In another out-of-this-world moment, Ryan Gosling sharing new information on the highly anticipated film Starfighter.
I owe a lot to Disney. Had they not looked far and wide and come to my hometown, I would not be here today. And I'm now here 30 years later, and I'm back, and it's changing my life again.
What can you tell us about Ryan's character?
Ryan's character, Cade, did not grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth. A little bit of an edge, a little bit of a working class background. He goes on an adventure that sort of intersects his fate with the fastest starfighter ever built.
That's right, D23, the bunny and the snake will be back.
As for animation, third time's the charm for some fan-favorite films, like Zootopia 3.
Giving the fans a little present.
Yeah.
A little present. A little present.
Frozen 3.
Split the ice apart. Beware the frozen heart.
It's time for Olaf to find love, I think.
Yes, and have background dance.
And have background dancers,
That's right. He's growing up. Yeah.
He's growing up.
And he's experiencing all the things. Yes. And we get to watch it happen. What are Anna and Elsa up to? Well, Anna is getting married and realizing that previously she had, poured her heart and soul into her sister and her family, and now she's a married woman, and what does that look like?
Elsa learns to rely on Anna, though, or know that she's going to be there to protect her, and she can step into her power. It's not just about Elsa always having her power. And also Elsa's going to meet her match with a new character that comes in.
That's right, D23!
And The Incredibles 3.
It's the kids' turn to take the spotlight.
And for the young and young at heart,
Louis is taking her biggest adventure yet to the big screen.
The fan favorite Bluey debuting a new trailer for its first film ever.
Don't let it touch the ground! Oh no. Run! Thanks, Disney nerds. It's great to be here.
Also coming to the big screen, a new Simpsons movie introduced by President and Chief Creative Officer Dana Walden.
Now, D23 fans, Bart's here tonight because he has something very special to show you. He and his family have been hard at work on our Simpsons movie.
And in more news, Mother Gothel, Kathryn Hahn showing Tangled fans Mother knows best.
When you put the stuff on, is it even more
the costume, the hair, all of it, the nails, this team has been, it takes a village to make Mother Gothel, but she's fabulous.
And in off times, are you practicing being manipulative?
Yes. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I just am practicing being very gaslighty and manipulative. All of my love.
Speaking of mothers.
Me? A princess? Beg your pardon, shut up.
Anne Hathaway gracing the stage for Princess Diaries 3. As for another highly anticipated sequel,
Romy and Michelle.
Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino reprising their iconic roles as Romy and Michelle.
Did you lose weight? Actually, I have been trying this new fat-free diet I invented. All I've had to eat for the past 6 days are gummy bears, jelly beans, and candy corns.
I was trying to lure you with the candy corns, the jelly beans, and I don't really have them.
Oh,
it was a false sell.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All the stars bringing the biggest news for D23.
When you're making a film, you don't see your audience. You're hoping that it's landing for them through the camera, but then you get to be here and you get a sense of who the audience is. So it's a nice way to connect.
The crowd went nuts when Ryan Gosling came out, obviously because it's Ryan Gosling, but also because he was wearing his jacket from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse back when he was 12 in 1993. And that was the beauty, is Ryan and so many others are doing full circle moments. He, of course, has Starfighter next year and then Ghost Rider in 2028. Guys, Jodie Foster is back for Hexed. She started her career in 1976 at Disney. And you've got so many others, like the Jonas Brothers, that were just so full of love and appreciation for what Disney's been in all of our lives.
All roads lead back to Disney.
That's right, yeah.
I don't even know what I'm most excited about after watching that. There's so many cool things coming up, Ginger.
Yes, so many cool things, and I've got more to come. Wait until you see. And I'm also Disney bounding. I don't know if you noticed, but I am Princess Diaries 3.
Oh, you are, definitely. Yes, Ginger, amazing job. Thank you so much for that. Now, with some potentially good news for home buyers, mortgage rates are the lowest they've been in nearly a month. Morgan Norwood joins us now from Atlanta with all the details. Hey, good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, Rhiannon. That's right. If you were looking to buy a home soon, these mortgage rates are finally giving you a little bit of breathing room. The national average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage stands at about 6.69% this week, and that's the lowest that we've seen in nearly a month. So I want to talk about why we're seeing this drop here. We've got a couple of things at play. You've got cooler inflation, but then also lower oil prices. The latest producer price index, which of course tracks what businesses pay for goods and services, came in slightly lower than expected. That's good news, but it's also really important because mortgage rates are closely tied to the bond market. So when inflation looks like it's easing, looks like it's cooling, bond yields and often mortgage rates come down with it. So this is what we like to see. We're also seeing some relief in oil prices as well. The war with Iran had raised fears that higher energy costs could push inflation back up. So any easing there is, of course, welcome news for borrowers. Now, let's be real here. 6.69% is certainly not cheap money, but for buyers who, of course, were looking to get into the market and purchase that home, of course, this again is welcome news. Rhiannon.
All right. Thank you so much, Morgan.
Now with the dads banding together to get in shape. It all started when a former NFL player started working out in his garage, and Will Gann spoke with the dad who started it all. Will, good morning to you. Nice pumps.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just getting ready, all right? Isaac Rochell was the captain of the football team when he played at Notre Dame. He went on to play for several NFL teams, including the Chargers and the Raiders. But now he's the captain of a new team, the Garage Dads, on a mission to make bodies and families stronger.
It's 4:30 in the morning and I have 20 dads coming over to my house.
Meet the Garage Dads, getting their gains in all before the sun or their kids are up.
Who can hold it the longest? This is called dad carries. Can you get the groceries?
Garage dads is just dads who want to get up early, spend 45 minutes to an hour of their day getting better for themselves, and then they can go be the best version of themselves for their family.
Former NFL player Isaac Rochell began working out in his own garage shortly after becoming a dad himself, without having to leave home to stay in shape.
I wanted to be as present as possible for my wife and my first daughter. Guys in my neighborhood took notice of me working out in the garage, and we have a neighborhood group chat, and I was just like, hey guys, do you guys want to come work out with me? Just me turned into like 6 guys, and then 6 guys turned into 20 guys.
The goal? To make bodies and families stronger.
Everybody's gonna get a really nice bouquet of flowers to take home to their wives. Way more important than the workout.
If you take care of your body, odds are you're probably going to be a better husband and dad.
Each meetup fueled by an inspiring message, which Isaac calls the word of the day.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
A motivational message from a different dad every week.
Why do you do this? Why does it matter?
Kind of show them my kids that you can. I think is a big one. I want them to grow up always knowing that if you want to go for something, just do it.
What has surprised you the most?
You know, I think sometimes you forget how much you need community and how much people want to feel a part of something.
Okay, so the Garage Dads group chat now has thousands of members, with dads across the country gearing up to launch their own chapters. And guys, get this, Isaac is here live this morning.
Yep, there he is.
Yes. Ready to give all of us some morning motivation. That's coming up in our next hour.
What about Garage Moms?
That could be.
Somebody can start it.
Somebody's got to start it.
Is that me? No.
Apparently, we're going to have a planking competition in the next hour.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
All right, we are back now with our play of the day and more fun from D23 as the stars of Frozen, Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, performing a new version there of Frozen Heart, and Josh Gad also performing a new song from the upcoming 3rd movie. Not only that, there were hints that love is in the air. So here's a look at what happens right before the royal wedding that we've been waiting for.
I found them! They were doing mouth-to-mouth stuff.
Catch!
For love!
Yes! Okay, what do you need, sis?
Ooh, things are getting even more mysterious there.
That's going to be a line that's going to live forever.
It's so
I
good.
promise.
It's so good. I can't wait to see what happens there at Arendelle.
It's going to be so good.
Very cool stuff. All right, coming up on GMA in our second hour, Ginger has more action coming out of D23. The small screen shows making a big impact.
Plus, we are bringing the Garage Dads right here into the studio. We go head-to-head with the former NFL player behind the program in this community workout group.
And 'tis the season for corn. Jason Goldstein is here with a cornucopia of recipes. Oh, yeah.
Corny dance move. Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Luigi Mangione pleads guilty, admitting to stalking, shooting, and killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson on the streets of Manhattan, with the victim's family in court just feet away. The details just revealed, and how Mangione's plea impacts his state murder trial.
Meet the former NFL player behind Garage Dads. Isaac Rochell is here with a challenge for the body and the mind.
And it's a happy ending.
I just had this feeling that I knew I was going to write my next book about Dolly.
New York Times bestselling and GMA Book Club author Annabelle Monaghan reunites with the woman who inspired her latest title.
And we've got permission to dance at the D23 Fan Fest.
This place is magic.
The surprises, the reveals.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bart Simpson.
Thanks, Disney nerds.
And the blockbuster hits coming back to our screens, from the gods of the ballroom to gods on Olympus.
It was my choice to hold the weight.
Your favorite shows are better than ever, and a look at what's to come.
You will see characters that haven't been announced yet.
As your favorite stars say,
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
It's Saturday morning. This is GMA.
Oh, some great stuff out of D23. Good morning, America. It is good to see you. It is good to have Rhiannon here at the desk as well.
Thank you.
We have a lot going on here. We've got the latest on Luigi Mangione, of course. What's next after his guilty plea in federal court?
And we are live in Hawaii, where hurricane warnings are up as Lala takes aim at the islands. The storm could bring up to 2 feet of rain.
And Ginger Zee is in Anaheim, California right now, where Disney's D23 fan event is underway right now. Hey, oh, look at you. You're ready to jam out.
Yeah. So much of last night was about performances, like the amazing cast from Camp Rock 3, which I watched yesterday because it came out, and it is so much fun. But I will not be performing for you. We will, though, coming up, get to talk to a lot of the folks that did perform, and I got time with Jon Favreau. Oh, now I broke the guitar. Jon Favreau, who's like the godfather of Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. He's done it all, and now he's bringing Walt Disney's original character, Oswald, to life. You have to wait and see what he has to say about it.
Excellent. Cannot wait for that, Ginger. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you in just a bit. But we are looking ahead now to some of the major developments in the Luigi Mangione case, changing his plea to guilty now, admitting to shooting and killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Aaron Katersky joins us with the latest. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to you, Whit. For more than a year and a half, Luigi Mangione insisted he was not guilty. But with his victim's family in court for the first time, Mangione, in beige jail clothes, stubble on his face, and cropped hair, admitted he came to New York with intent to kill. Brian Thompson's family filed into court, coming face to face for the first time with Luigi Mangione, the 28-year-old who coolly admitted, "I shot Mr. Thompson in Manhattan." Thompson's widow, Paulette, appeared to sob as Mangione pleaded guilty to stalking her husband before killing him, telling the judge he traveled to New York with the intent to shoot Brian Thompson. To learn where he would be, Mangione said he emailed UnitedHealthcare, posing as an investor at a firm managing over $50 billion in assets, and requested information about the company's investor conference. "I used a 3D printer to make part of a gun, and I equipped the gun with a silencer and magazines." Police later found those items in Mangione's backpack.
He admitted that he planned it, that he plotted it, that he fooled UnitedHealthcare to get information, and that he stalked Brian Thompson.
Mangione was never a customer of UnitedHealthcare, but said he acted after years of enduring severe pain from a broken back, navigating the obstacles of the health insurance system and witnessing similar experiences of others.
He believed that the system had failed him and destroyed his life.
Federal prosecutors said they would now push for a life sentence.
No grievance, political belief, or ideological cause can ever justify murder.
Thompson's family shared these photos of him through the years and said Mangione's guilty plea marks an important step toward justice for Brian and for our family.
They're still grieving, and they have been grieving for almost 2 years.
Mangione's guilty plea in federal court casts some doubt, Gio, on whether he will stand trial for murder in state court as scheduled next month. And he pleaded guilty with no benefit of leniency. This was no plea bargain with federal prosecutors, who do say they will push for a life sentence when Mangione is sentenced in December. Gio.
And we know you will follow it all as you have from the very beginning. Aaron Katersky, thank you so much. Now to the state of emergency in Hawaii, a hurricane warning as the tropical system takes aim now at the Big Island. And our Melissa Adon is in Hilo right now with the latest. We hear that rain, Melissa. Good morning.
Hey there, Gio. So yes, we are experiencing one of those outer bands right now. This is Lala. It is heading its way here towards the Big Island, expected to strengthen to a hurricane. And just moments ago, we did get that report of actually tropical force winds, 61 miles per hour out in the mountains here on this island. Of course, these outer bands bringing that rain, this wind, and all of this because we're under that hurricane warning. It is so important to know that with Lala, this could be very monumental for the Big Island if we did, in fact, get a hurricane landfall. This would be big deal here because it is strengthening, approaching with 75-mile-per-hour winds, and we're talking about up to 2 feet of rain hitting the Big Island. Now, this is going to be sending already locals. They went to prepare, stock up on those critical supplies. We saw them getting generators, water bottles, grocery stores emptying out as we're bracing for impacts. Folks also shoveling up sandbags to help prevent flooding. That's another major concern here. When we talk about mudslides, what a risk, because on the Big Island we have these massive mountains and volcanoes. That could be as well very dangerous to increase all of this wind, rain, and some unfortunate devastation. But right now, Hawaii's governor did issue a disaster emergency. They've activated the National Guard because these conditions here are expected to deteriorate today on the Big Island, and then Lala will be moving through and impacting the rest of the Hawaiian Islands throughout the weekend. Rhiannon.
As Gio said, we can hear the rain, so please stay safe out there. Melissa Dawn live for us there in Hilo. And this morning, the number of measles cases is continuing to rise, even breaking records at this point. The CDC reports there have been more than 2,500 cases in 45 states and the District of Columbia. There have been 38 new outbreaks this year. Just 3 weeks ago, cases surpassed last year's total of 2,300, which was the highest number since 1991. Health officials warn the U.S. could lose its measles elimination status, something it has maintained since 2000. They urge everyone to get up to date on their shots. Gio.
Yeah, important, Rhiannon. All right, an American missionary is enjoying freedom this morning for the first time in nearly a year after being kidnapped while working in Niger. Lama Hassan is back now with the details. Lama, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Gia. That's right. Kevin Rideout, the 50-year-old missionary pilot from North Carolina, was working in the West African country of Niger for the organization serving in Mission International when he was kidnapped outside his home in the capital, Niamey, for almost a year. Releasing a statement, the organization saying he is in good health in the care of U.S. officials. President Trump celebrating his return on social media, saying he helped secure his release, writing, "Kevin, the United States of America looks forward to welcoming you home." Now, Rideout was reportedly taken by 3 armed individuals and was most likely taken out of town. No armed group has claimed responsibility yet, but Niger has been targeted by armed groups before, including jihadis linked to al-Qaeda and ISIS. And this morning, a U.S. official tells ABC News that American diplomats worked with Western African governments to facilitate access for investigators and the U.S. military to conduct surveillance as well as counter-terrorism operations in order to pressure militant groups. And while we are still learning how exactly and where he was rescued, guys, what is clear is that the White House did make his release a priority. Guys.
Thank goodness that he is back with his family now. Lama, thank you so much for your reporting. All right, coming up in our GMA morning menu here, Disney's D23 fan event has everyone ready for fall. Ginger's got the upcoming slate of television shows. I love how she's in a different spot every time we come to her. Fans, what fans can expect coming up here.
She's giving us the full tour. Also ahead, meet the former NFL football player giving dads a space to challenge their bodies and their minds.
And deals and steals, summer comfort. Tory is here with everything from sheets to pillows to shoes, and they're all from small businesses you don't want to miss.
And welcome back to GMA. Fans are hanging on to every headline coming out of Disney's D23 fan event. And it's not just going to be a major year for movies, but also for the small screen. And Ginger Zee got an inside scoop and joins us now with what the fans can expect. Ginger, tell us everything.
Whit, I am still floating. After getting a chance to speak to all the stars and the brilliant minds behind these series to come, I even got time with the gods and goddesses of Percy Jackson.
A constellation of stars.
Welcome back to Camp Rock.
And dramatic reveals.
Only reason we are here is to celebrate.
Mean only one thing. It's D23, a first look at Disney's next wave of blockbuster hits.
This is a lot of new information.
Bringing out all the stops for fans.
So what would you say to someone who has never been to D23?
First of all, it's all about the fans. None of this is possible without them. And their passion, their creativity, and to see that firsthand is kind of incredible.
Those fans hit with a sneak peek on the upcoming Disney Plus live-action miniseries, Vision Quest.
It's a story about intergenerational damage and pain with lasers and robots.
And a lot of fun.
And a lot of jokes.
Yeah, it's really a fun show. I mean, we had fun making it.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that it works.
As well as a miniseries about the character that started it all, Oswald.
And you've done so much with Disney.
Yeah.
Between Marvel and Lion King, Star Wars. Why is Oswald now the right time?
On the one hand, he's this authentic, original character, but also nobody really knows who he is. And we kind of walk through the history as a backdrop. But for young people, it's just a fun adventure with a lot of comedy and heart.
And in a galaxy far, far away, the cast of Star Wars Ahsoka returning for a second season while debuting an all-new trailer for fans.
What will be unraveled in season 2?
For folks who've been with her along the journey, they've seen her shift gears for many, many years and meet those challenges. And in this one, there's quite a challenge up ahead.
I'm just excited for the show to come out, you know? Just as a fan, because they don't send me all the scripts, so I want to see what happens.
I think what Disney stands for is escape, and kind of getting away sometimes from reality and escaping to this magical, fantastical world and being with these characters.
A special performance by Camp Rock, our beloved characters returning to summer camp for new adventures in Camp Rock 3.
Camp Rock is where I finally get to focus on my music with no distractions.
The kids are great. What was it like inspiring them, this new round of Camp Rockers?
The whole thing is pretty emotional. There's a whole new generation of fans of the Camp Rock franchise. To bring experiences like that to our fans, old and young, and to work alongside our friends at Disney again was a dream come true. All the folks in the cast, they're going to be massive stars.
We're so happy to be able to produce this and create something that I feel like a new generation of Camp Rocker fans can fall in love with.
And let's not forget young demigod Percy Jackson.
But if I needed to sacrifice myself to save the world, to save my friends, was it really a choice?
Season 3 premiering in November. Percy on a winter rescue mission in what actor Walker Scobell is calling the darkest season yet.
I get to talk to all the gods and
goddesses.
I get to talk to the Olympians. And I will say, it was like watching you guys, like everyone get into their throne and like take it in and like sit down and like make it their own was really, really cool to watch. And it felt like every take I did it got more intimidating. Scary, it was intimidating.
Get used to it, baby.
Oh, it's this incredible collection of stories and characters and creativity, and D23 is an opportunity for us to kind of honor that and celebrate that, and also express gratitude to these fans who care very deeply about these characters.
And guys, it's not just about the hit films and series, but last night, Disney announcing that The Greatest Showman will be headed to London's West End and be on stage. The performance was so moving, and it was just a reminder that that type of music, it's like ingrained in our soul. I need to go to London, so we should make a field trip.
By the way, I mean, Ginger, I think you were at The Greatest Show.
I truly, The Greatest Show. This like everything they did, I was like, I want to get out there, be part of it, but it was. Last night was so special.
Well, you got it. Thanks for bringing it to us. I mean, these shows just keep getting bigger and bigger every year. Cool Ginger, thank you so much. We'll have much more from D23 tomorrow here on GMA.
Now to Deals and Steals. Tory this morning has summer comfort from small businesses.
Oh, yeah. So we're starting with a favorite. You and I are already petting the sheets over here.
They're so soft.
Sheets. They are so soft, like a peach skin. This right here, these quilts, these quilts, named a Good Housekeeping favorite.
Ooh.
So that's like one of the highest accolades a bedding brand can get. And what people love about these is they keep hot sleepers cool, cool sleepers cozy. It's also one of the easiest ways to upgrade the entire look of your bedroom. Just change the color of the sheets, and they are the brand that has the most number
Well, I was going to say, look at all these different colors.
Phenomenal. And we've got them from twin to California king and everything today. 50% off plus from Peach Skin.
Free shipping.
You got it. Okay, would you like to have a seat?
I would love to.
Yeah, see what you think about that seat cushion. So that's a serene sit, and this unique shape of it is designed to really make any chair more comfortable. How does it feel?
It feels amazing.
It's so good. And it also, it's great for posture, for support. And so that one's gonna be for sitting. You could use it in the car, on any chair at home, at work. And then this right here, their Easy Nest system, it's a 3-piece system that you can use in a variety of ways on your bed to be able to sit up more comfortably in bed for reading, like that right there. You could do it for reading. You
like
see
a
also,
wedge.
there's a wedge there's this piece that could go under your knees. You could elevate your feet. There's 14 different configurations with these 3 pieces to create the sitting and sleeping positions that are most comfortable for you. All of these are at least half price, plus also from Reathlete,
free shipping.
Free shipping as well. All right, moving over here to Third Love. This is the company that wants to solve all of the problems. That is their motto. This
The
right here,
problems.
exactly. This right
Ladies,
here
you know
is
what
the-
we're talking about, those
Exactly.
problems.
And that's why they're so proud to be designed completely in-house, fit tested on real women, not on mannequins, but on real people who give real feedback to create that perfect fit. They're also one of the, I think the only brand in the world where they come in half cup sizes. So they're really all about getting the true perfect fit. This one in the center is the 24/7, the classic t-shirt, bra, and bottoms, truly designed for 24-hour, all-day comfort. Tops, bottoms, all half price from Third Love.
They're
That's
also
always
very
a
soft
favorite.
as well.
So soft. Okay, Spongel.
These are
our
so
favorite. Body
cute.
wash infused buffers. You see, you just add like your water to it, you squeeze, and you've got incredible lather on these.
Wow.
This one's from this Wonder Woman series here, but we also have a big variety for men, women, and kids.
Ooh.
The scents are fabulous. Yeah, that one's, they're so delicious. This back scrubber is also fabulous. You get a lot of space on this, and this
How do you
whole
do it?
entire
Let me
thing.
see.
So you hold that behind you.
Okay.
Yep. That
Just like
whole
this?
entire thing.
Oh, look at that.
But imagine if
Look at
that
that.
was wet and full of lather. So you got to exfoliate and clean
Love
at the
that.
same time. Plus you step out smelling fabulous. Everything here, 50% off plus free
How long do
shipping.
they last? Like
A while.
A while.
A while.
Okay.
All right, Atrex, two options. Either brand new sneakers for men and women, or we've got insoles to be able to upgrade your current shoes. These are designed with a fit and feel that you notice immediately.
Oh, I
They
like
are
that.
really designed for superior arch support, helping to alleviate a variety of foot pains, plantar fasciitis. If you've got that, this is the brand for you. All 50% off from Atrex, plus
Free
shipping
shipping.
from Atrex as well.
You really brought it today,
Yeah,
Tori.
and then finally, we just like saying the name, Stankies.
Stankies.
This little thing right here can go inside any size hat, and it's going to prevent the sweat from creating odor that drips down your face, messes, sweat stains. Perfect to make any hat fit and feel better. 50 off plus free shipping.
Plus, you know, ladies, we get our makeup right there as well.
Exactly.
It will keep your makeup from
Keep
getting
it there,
in the hat.
and we've got 24 others that you'll find online that you can shop.
Thank you, Tori.
Thank
These
you.
are great products. We partner with all of these great companies. You can get them at gmadeals.com. That QR code on the screen will take you right there. We make it so easy for you. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to GMA. Now to some of the top headlines that we're following right now. An important recall this morning. Evenflo is voluntarily recalling more than 22,000 of its Revolve 180 Light Max NXT infant car seats because they might not recline as intended. The company says the fault may increase the risk of injury in a crash. No injuries have been reported, but Evenflo says that it will provide customers with a free repair kit, which they can register for on their website. The company says parents can continue to use the seats while they wait for their repair kit by following the guidance on Evenflo's website.
Hundreds of reports of a fireball in the sky. Look at this across the Pacific Northwest.
Wow.
That is doorbell camera video there. They captured it streaking through the sky early Friday morning. NASA says it was an 18-inch diameter chunk of an asteroid that plunged through the Earth's atmosphere before then breaking apart.
I want a doorbell camera just for that.
Right?
And in Belgium, some construction workers stumbled upon a bunch of gold worth $10 million. The gold was found in a chest behind bricked up walls in a cellar. A former mayor says it's possible that the fortune was stashed during financial turmoil in the 1930s. The find was turned over to authorities. Incredible.
All right. Now to peak corn season. I think we're supposed to be moving over here now,
Yeah.
right? Our friend, author, content creator Jason Goldstein is joining us. Always great to see you. You've got delicious recipes here, a cornucopia, so to speak, right? And we're going to start with the babka.
Yes, I'm so grateful to be on. I'm going to show you a fun hack first. So, you know when you get home and you're cutting corn, it gets all over the kitchen? So here's a hack. You're going to put a small bowl in a big bowl just like that, and then the small bowl will hold the corn, and then you just cut it just like that, and the corn will guide you through that, just like that, into there. And then when you're done, save the cobs, because you can actually put it in soups and stews, just freeze it and put it in there. It has this creamy creamy,
Excellent.
sweet flavor. And second hack is when you bring this home, 4 minutes in the microwave. It's really easy to shuck. It comes right off and ready to cut.
Okay, perfect. I like this. Save the mess.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
So once you've cut the corn, you're going to make the corn butter. So corn babka tastes like a sweet garlic bread. So what we have here, and I'm going to have you help me.
Sure,
first,
yeah,
okay?
put me to work.
All right, so we
Put me in,
blend up
Coach.
the corn first.
Do I
So you
put
get
this
that
in?
corn and the milk in there,
All right,
right? And it's
okay.
going to go with the butter and the corn and all
Yep.
that stuff together. There's Parmesan cheese. You're going to add paprika.
Do you want me to put all this in?
Yeah,
The
go
whole
crazy.
thing. Razzle dazzle.
Yes,
Okay.
it's paprika for smokiness
That's
and
why I
spiciness.
love the little smoky. Keep
and
it spicy.
Lots of garlic as well
Okay.
to go in there.
Oh, this one's going to require.
Yes,
some-
yes. Oh, look at that. The
Well,
best kitchen tools is the
that's
hand, right?
I can't wait to smell like
Yes,
garlic all day.
yes, yes. It's your cologne. It's cook's cologne.
Yes.
So when it's done, you end up with corn just like this. This is corn butter. It actually can be all done in a blender as well,
Okay.
too. It freezes up to 6 months. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put it right on our babka
Sorry,
dough.
I'm just removing some of the garlic.
Oh, yeah. Go
Yes.
crazy. And then, so corn butter is going to smear all over this.
That smells so good, by the
Isn't
way.
it,
Can I just,
right?
I wish we had like smell-o-vision. We could bring the viewers all of
It's
these
smoky,
aromas. Yes.
sweet, and then you're gonna spread it out, leaving about an inch. You roll it up, put it in the freezer for 10 minutes so that the butter solids up for you. Cut it in half. It goes in the oven at 350
And this
for
is it.
50 minutes.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's buttery
By the way,
swirls.
not only does it
Delicious.
smell good, it tastes delicious as well. Gio
Oh,
and I already
thank
dug
you.
in.
Yeah,
and
go
we
crazy.
also want to talk about these corn fritters. I love corn fritters.
Yes, yes. So
Really
the
good.
hack is for this is you're gonna do a half a cup of flour, you're gonna cup of cheese and 2 eggs, and you put any of your leftovers to make a fritter. We had the sweet corn in there, some scallions and jalapeno. It comes out fluffy, sweet, fabulous, and then the next day put an egg on it
Oh,
and
so
eat it
good.
for breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you
Yes.
use that Jersey corn?
Yes,
That
I'm
tastes
from
so
Jersey,
good.
so I got to. Yes, yes.
Let's talk about this corn lasagna.
Oh.
All right, so I got a fun hack for you this.
Okay.
Instead of whisking a bechamel, getting that milk and the flour, saute corn, jalapeno, and you're gonna put some lime zest and spices, put it in a blender, and the starches from the corn is gonna thicken up the sauce, and that'll be your sauce for lasagna. And the second hack, so you don't have to chop so much, you can actually just use pesto, mix it in with ricotta, you layer pasta, sauce, cheese, and you get this creamy carb happiness.
That's why you're calling it the Fiesta.
The Fiesta, yes.
We don't have much time left, but tell us about this cool soup for a hot day.
All right, all your yellow vegetables go into a blender, including the corn. 1 ice cube will keep it nice and cold, and every sip will be sweet, just like summer.
Ooh,
Brilliant.
just like
Yes.
summer. And we are out of time, but you can also make corn on the cob in your air fryer. Amazing. Just use a little lime juice sauce, right?
Yeah, it just brightens it up with some creaminess of the cream of the mayo.
Jason, you always bring some
Mwah.
delicious
Chef's
tips.
kiss.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Back now on GMA with a story that we just love to share. This one is so great. You may remember back in June when we had Annabelle Monahan on to talk about her book. It was the GMA Book Club pick. It was for June. She mentioned the title being inspired by a fan, and we actually were able to find her, or better yet, she found us. Take a look. It all started with a shout out right here on the GMA couch. Okay, say her name again.
Dolly. Dolly
So
and
Dolly.
Dallas.
The message is out there. Dolly in Dallas.
Find her for us.
Yeah.
New York Times bestselling author Annabelle Monahan was on GMA talking about her latest book, Dolly All the Time, when she revealed that a fleeting meeting with a fan was the inspiration behind it.
I was at a book event at Half Price Books. I'm saying it so in case
Where?
she's listening, Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
This young woman came up with her book to be signed, and the post-it said Dolly. And I looked at the name and I looked up at her face, and she had the most radiant smile. And I just had this feeling that I knew I was going to write my next book about Dolly. So every year I go back to Dallas, Texas, hoping I'm going to find her at another book event, and she has not shown up.
Then later that day on Instagram, I got this DM. Gio, it's me, Dolly. Help me find Annabelle. She then posted this video.
Annabelle, I'm here, but you're looking in the wrong city. I'm not in Dallas, I'm in Tampa, Florida, and I'm here, and I am going to try to come to your book signing in Northport, New York. I'm Dolly, and looking forward to seeing you.
Dolly flew up to Northport, New York to embrace the woman who named a book after her.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's exactly you.
Author and muse reunited.
Dolly came from Tampa to be here tonight. And here she is. Dolly! Look at her smile. Is it a joke?
That unforgettable smile that inspired a New York Times best-selling summer read. And I know how much you love that book, too.
The book is so good. I'm feeling emotional. I love these reunion stories when people find each other, and how cool that she reached out to you. She saw the show that morning and then reached out to you.
Well, we were all chatting on social media, too, because I was talking to her as well. We were just trying to confirm, is it the real Dolly?
We needed to confirm that it was the real Dolly. And so where do they go from here? Well, Annabelle and Dolly, they do plan to stay in touch. They both love going to events at Oxford Exchange in Tampa. That's the bookstore where they originally met, the real bookstore. So they are planning to meet up there next time. So it's a great update. We love that story.
It is, and as you said, the book is really such a fun summer read, so grab it if you can. Now to ABC Secret Savings. Will is back with some soothing products to bring you some comfort and to your summer and year-round with discounts starting at 40% off.
Look at this little guy.
That is adorable. Look at this.
This is all about getting a great massage without an appointment. It doesn't just vibrate. The Reathlete NECA mimicks the feeling of real hands giving you a kneading massage. You can see it working right there. I wouldn't put it on my throat, but you do you. Feels like real hands. Built-in heat compression supports circulation and relaxes tight muscles. Wearable wraparound design sits comfortably around your neck and shoulders so you can enjoy it anywhere and save 50% with our deal today.
I was afraid it was going to get in my hair, like pull my hair.
No,
but yeah, don't do it in the front.
Exactly.
That's a good tip.
Turn any chair, couch, or bed into a therapeutic rocker. The patented portable rocker is ergonomically designed to help relieve discomfort and back pain, reduce stress, calm anxiety, improve sleep, designed to fit both deep and shallow seating with 2 rocking positions for maximum comfort. The padded prop bar covers and grips your furniture and your walls safely. It folds down flat for easy storage. Save 50%, plus get free shipping on our site.
It feels really nice.
Anything can be a rocker. All right, up next, your pillow can determine your quality of sleep. Back Support Systems memory foam technology is intended to help you sleep better. The Angle Wedge pillow, distinctive triangle shape, cradles your legs and knees at precise 45-degree angles, relieving tension in your back. The Knee T keeps legs, hips, and spine in a neutral position, reducing pressure on your lower back. And then the Body Pillow offers great balance between plush and softness. For genuine support, the organic shredded latex pillow has removable fill, which lets you customize the loft and firmness. You'll save at least 40% on all of it today. Up next, how about a hug?
I would
for
love
your
a hug.
hands?
Yes, my hands need a hug.
Support and soothe sore fingers to reduce pain and swelling with Grace and Able compression gloves. These are made from soft cotton stretch fabric. Has an open design so you can type, text, garden, or knit. While treating your hands, you can even wear them overnight to reduce finger stiffness in the mornings. The extra grip style is, you can notice right there, palm and fingers for improved traction when driving, handling heavy items, and more. And then we have these cooling gel sleeves that soothe sore joints. Pop it in the freezer, let the icy cold and gentle compression reduce pain and swelling, save 40% from Grace and Able. And last but not least, from your hands to your feet, Naboso was developed by a podiatrist and uses texture to stimulate feet and recovery socks. That's what you have in your hand right there. They have a patented interior texture that provides gentle sensory stimulation for every step. Toe spacers for support. Paired with the texture socks, you've got an easy daily foot care routine to help you. 40% off everything from Naboso.
Wow. Great products, Will. Thank you so much. You can shop all of these deals and more than 20 additional ones from our ABC Secret Savings special from August right now by scanning the QR code right there on your screen or go to abcsecretsavings.com. Coming up, it is a challenge for your body and your mind. We are working out with former NFL player Isaac Rochell coming up next. Don't go anywhere. G of A comes right back.
We are back now with Isaac Rochell. We first introduced you to him earlier this morning. You know him from Good Morning Football on the NFL Network. And he founded Garage Dads, a space where men support each other to become better husbands, fathers, and leaders. Welcome, Isaac. It's great to see you.
So hyped to be here. Look, we're
getting in our gear. It's not
how everything should be. We're gonna have a long plank here. It's gonna be great.
We're looking forward to that. First, just remind us how Garage Dads got started.
Yeah, so it started with me really just trying to be present for my family. I didn't want to leave the house too much 2 weeks before my second daughter was born, so I mastered the 45-minute lift in my garage. What that turned into is guys in my community, in my neighborhood coming over. 6 guys turned into 50 guys. 50 guys turned into 1,000 guys across the country that are all just garage dads.
Amazing.
And you guys work out together, but the mission is a little bigger than that, right?
Yeah, well, they work out with me, and you guys will too.
Yeah.
But no, the mission's way bigger than that. The mission is all about, being tough-minded when it comes to working out, but letting that translate to other parts of your life. How are you taking care of your family, your wife, your kids? Just like using that as really the starting point for being better. better.
I love it, like a dad support group, you know, with the workout theme in it. And of course, you challenge the dads to a little exercise, and you got something for us here today. What are you going to put us through?
Yeah, so here's what
we're not dressed for the occasion, but we're going to make it work.
Well, I took my shoes off thinking that's what we were supposed to do.
I'm doing the same thing.
Listen, we're wasting time.
All right.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
The easy thing would be to do a little, let's just do a little easy workout. No, we're just gonna plank for the rest of the segment. We'll go through a plank series.
The rest of the segment,
we'll start off in front right here, and then we'll rotate. First set, we'll face that way on a side plank.
Okay. So you said that there's a way to actually make it more complicated. That's the side plank you're talking about? At what point do we move into that?
Yeah, just listen to direction here. I got you. Stress the process.
I am stressed.
Guys,
we're holding a
laughing
plank
doesn't
for a
help.
long
Laughing
time.
does not help.
Yeah. All right. So what is next then? We just hold it as long as we can?
You know what? Why don't we switch to the side? You guys feel like you want to be dynamic here. We'll look this way.
Sure.
Great. How are we feeling so far? How's it? You tight?
Not too
You got the
bad.
abs
Not too
tight right
bad.
here?
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
Gio can hold the plank all day.
I got my mic
I
falling
don't know
off.
about
Who
all
cares?
day, but like, okay, so what, like, for people at home who are watching, what do you say, how should they start this process of planking and doing this workout at home?
Yeah, well, I think for anything in life, it's just getting started. Like, that's the whole process with garage dads. Let's switch to the other side.
I was going to say, I'm like, can we please switch to the other side? Thank you very much.
It's all about getting started. I mean, if I had a message to guys at home and dads at home, it's we all have one chance here, right, at being a good dad and being a good husband. And sometimes it's just a matter of looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, what can I do today? You know, when my alarm goes off in the morning and I have an opportunity to get up or hit snooze, it's like, get up. Give yourself a chance to start the day off in a positive manner. Let's go to the front here, fans.
Thank you.
Isaac, would you say that's the word of the day today?
No, yeah, what is your word of the day?
I'll give you guys a word of the day. My word of the day today is choice, because I look at my wife at home, even right now, and I think about her choices. Look, when my daughter cries in the middle of the night, my wife doesn't have a choice, right? She's got to get up and tend to the baby. Dads have the greatest gift, which is a choice. We got a choice every time that we wake up. Who do we want to be? How do we want to serve our family? And it's the greatest burden, but it's awesome because you can choose to be great.
Quit or keep going in your
I love that. I'm not the producer here.
How about you guys?
It's up to you guys when we
got a
stop.
word of the day?
My word is strength.
Hey, let's go ahead and hit the side again, fellas.
Okay.
Love
We're
it.
just gonna keep rotating through.
My word of the day, I celebrate 4 years sober this month,
Yes.
so my word of the day
You go, Will.
is that today can be the first day of the rest of your life. Give something up and make room for what's meant for you.
Oh, let's switch. Let's switch on that.
We're switching. Okay, we're almost out of time here. I'm out.
Oh, we lost one, fellas.
We lost one. My word of the day is tailor, because I need a tailor to fix the split in the back of my pants. Isaac, it's so great to see you. Thank you so
appreciate
much
you
for this.
guys.
We'll be right back after this. Garage Dads, go get them.
Yeah.
We're all coming up with the wardrobe excuses for
Yes,
why.
it's going to be a good day.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
You
Thank
did
you so
great.
much for watching us here.
Have a great day, everyone.
That's right.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, ABC News Live.
See you
More
there.
coverage. See you there.